o clã Senders. Esta entrevista para já com uma apresentação em português, first of all in Portuguese and then in English, mas uma primeira apresentação em português para falarmos hoje com a Yvette, a mais nova das manas Senders, e que está aqui comigo para falar aqui um bocadinho mais, acrescentar mais algum detalhe que não fosse possível, naturalmente, na entrevista com o pai e com a irmã. Entrevista, mais uma vez recordo, em inglês. So, Yvette, bit of welcome. It is a pleasure to have you here in 16 Válvulas from Portugal. I think that you have already seen the other interview, but you have a special place for us to talk a little bit about yourself because you also have a role, as to say, a role in the team, in your team with the father and the sister. So, first of all, let me welcome you. I hope
Thank
that you are you hearing me well. Everything is ready. You are
Yeah.
smiling. It's a good sign for me. So, no problem at all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let's talk a little bit about your experience in motorsport. We have already talked with your sister, the older sister, the father, but I want to know, in your case, how did it all started? At the same time as your sister, or when?
Yes, the first time it was the 24 hours of Frontera,
Okay,
and that was around the same time as my sister, but she started co-piloting in Portugal's championship earlier than me.
okay. And that experience was in 2024 edition from 2024 or 2023 in
Uh,
Fronteira.
for me, 2024.
Okay. And how was it? This
It was
was
very,
the first time inside the car because you have been outside the car, I believe. But
yeah,
inside the car, it was completely different, a new world.
yeah, yeah. I love it. I like it very much inside the car and outside the car as well. So it's completely different than outside the car.
Okay, I believe so. There were no other function as to see at the team other than driving, or you also be in charge of the theory from the tactics and for changing some parts of the car,
Sorry,
or
what
only
do you mean?
driving?
Sorry, what do you mean again?
I was wondering if you have other functions inside the team in the 24
Oh yes, yeah.
hours frontier.
I like to drive also, and I drive last year the 24 hours for the first time with my
Mhm.
sister and other teammates. It was very fun, and when you go driving, it's very different than co-piloting. And I like co-piloting and driving, but driving is just a step higher, and I like it very much.
And you have driven through the night or
Yeah,
only in daylight?
both.
Okay, and that how was it at night,
I like
driving
it.
at night?
Yeah, I like driving at night very much. Yeah.
Okay, and your opponents always aside, letting you pass as a lady?
No, not all, but mostly yes.
Okay, you had to force the position.
Yeah.
Which was the car? Which was the car that you were using?
Terrano, Nissan Terrano.
Okay. And it was a very hard one or a very easy car, and all you
Uh,
have to do is to put the pedal
I,
to the metal.
for me, it was a very good car. It was the first car, rally racing car I drive.
Mhm.
So I like it very much. I have a lot of fun with that car, so I like the car.
Okay, that was a really nice first experience.
Yeah.
Then you have started this season also alongside your sister, but you have not been in the first leg, as to say. You were not in Beja, it was Katja, your sister, Kata.
Yeah, Kala. Yeah.
Kala, yes,
Yeah.
that's it. But you were at
Yes.
the second in the
Yeah.
Portuguese Championship.
Yeah. It was very nice race. Yeah. Yeah.
How is it?
I
Very
think
difficult, rather different?
it was the Baia Norte, if I'm correct.
Okay.
And it was a very different race. It was the first time I did that race, and I liked it very much. But very different roads and stuff. But I just liked it very much.
And completely different from being at the 24 hours of
Yeah,
Fronteira?
yeah, very different. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot of new roads, new roads. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And you're in your position as a co-driver. You have to learn different ways, or it was easy for you, and all you have to do is to follow the signs.
Yeah, I learned from my sister how to navigate. So for
Yes.
me, she has to start on her own, and she learned me. So for me, it was very easy to uh, yeah, pick up the learning stuff.
Okay. And what about your father? Has he always done whatever you have asked him, or he was in his one way and don't, in this case, hear you?
No, he's very good at listening in the car.
Okay, so that was the first proof that you have made, and others. You have already made more in
Yeah,
this Portuguese championship.
I sit beside my aunt, and
Yes.
in the future I want to co-pilot for other drivers also. So that's the plan also.
Where was it with your hunt?
In Beja, yeah,
Beja.
yeah,
Okay.
but then last year,
Last year. Okay, not this year. Okay.
not this year, no.
Okay, you were only seeing this year in Beja, right?
Yeah, seeing, and then my sister and I switch between races. So
Okay. So for the moment, you have already made how much proofs? Two, three
uh, in my whole
in the Portuguese championship with your
this year,
father. Yes,
uh,
this year.
two games, two races.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which was the second? Do you still
Uh,
recall?
oh, I don't know the name anymore at the
Okay.
moment.
But it was improving your style from co-driving. Do you think?
Yeah, yeah. I did a race a few weeks ago at Breslau, and the navigating is there very different, and I learned a lot there. So I think now my navigating skills are very much improved. Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. I believe so. But the left side, as to say, to be on the driving side, it's not an option for you, or you want to one day to become the driver and not the co-driver,
I would like that very much. Yes.
and working on it, or your
Yeah, we are
sister
busy.
is first than you.
No, no. We want to drive together. We have a team called Double Trouble, and
Yes.
we want
Father
to.
t-shirt
Yeah,
from the father, okay?
yeah. And we like to yeah, switch between games. So then she's navigating, then I'm driving, and like that. Yeah.
Okay. And which is the next step for the double trouble?
Yeah, we will see. We need to get some sponsors, and we are very busy with that. And yeah, we like to drive Dakar one day, and very busy at the moment.
I believe in
Yeah.
leaving your father alone with some strange as a
Uh,
co-driver for Johan.
yeah,
If you want, if you go in your team, you have got to leave your father, right?
yeah. No, he always comes to support us and stuff. So that's very nice. But it's very different than in Portugal, because you are navigating and you have to say, "Come, we have to change. Go in the car," and then he is just there, and you don't have to talk to him, and it's like, ooh, crazy.
Okay, I believe so. So, and your opinion about the Portuguese Championship? You are enjoying it in this T8?
Yeah, yeah, it's very nice. I like the people from the T8 and overall every people there, and I like Portugal a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, and also thinking about living here in Portugal,
Yes.
leaving Netherlands apart.
Yeah, I think about it a lot.
Okay. About this championship, we have already seen that your father is in the leading position. He is the champion. Nowadays, is the champion. You want to renew the championship. But yourself also have some interesting points in the table, in this case for ladies, in the co-driving ladies, right?
Yes, I'm now leading at with somebody else in the T8 of navigating, and
Yes.
but we will see what the year brings.
Mhm. Okay, okay. But is the most important position is the first one, and all the guys, all the girls, everybody wants that position.
Yeah.
So next step will be in Reguengos. nearby the Évora, where I am at the moment. What are your expectations? You are going to navigate your father. You are going to be the first stage from the Double Trouble. Wow, is going to be, because it will be only in September, 2 months ahead.
Yeah, we didn't decide yet with which race we are going to navigate because my sister and I are switching.
Yes,
But yeah, we have to talk about it on our vacation from the races. So yeah,
we will see.
yeah, we will see.
Okay, then it will be more two legs, as was talking about Porto Alegre. I believe that you
Yeah.
know that. And at the end, we will go to Algarve. Which are your expectations for this Portuguese championship?
I think I like Porto Alegre a lot, so
Mhm.
I will for sure be there. And yeah, I don't know. I will see what the year brings. Yeah, yeah,
But you have got to work, and I believe that you are going to practice more before these three stages, right? Okay, perfect. Last question. It will be about the next year, and which are the plans for the moment? Because we are at the moment at July. We have passed the halfway from this year, but what are your expectations for next year?
yeah, yeah. I would like to navigate a lot, of course, and maybe drive some races. But I don't know if it's in the cards for us. But we will see.
Nothing sure for the
Yeah,
moment.
nothing sure. Yeah,
Okay, okay. But these years, 24 hours of Fronteira, you will be there. You are planning to be there
yeah,
with the Double Trouble or with the
yeah.
Senders or with the ORC?
I think with the ORC, but we are for sure driving. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And is there any other discipline, as to say, another different in motorsport that you also enjoy, not only the all terrain, as to say, or the cross country? Is there anything that you also are found, for example, karting or something like that?
Yeah, everything what goes fast, I like.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But you feel at home when you are at the car at this all terrain in the cross country, right? Okay,
S yeah, yes.
okay, perfect. I will no longer take more time for you. I will have to appreciate and have to thank you for the opportunity. We have ended the three from the, in this case, Sanders family, the trio. And I wish the best, as I have made before, the best for yourself and also for the team and also for the double trouble and all the things. And I expect to see you soon at, for example, in the Reguengos de Monsaraz. I expect to find you there, and I wish the best for your career. Okay?
Thank you.
It was my pleasure. Have a
Thank
nice
you very
night.
much. Yeah,
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
Thank
Good
you. Bye-bye.
afternoon. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.